Hi guys, all right, so welcome to day two of our SEO training workshop series here. All right, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do research on your blog post or on your content before actually creating them, because this is key, right? So instead of trying to figure out, okay, so what content should I write about, what should I blog about, what should I create a video about, I'm going to show you how to do research on content so that you can actually get ideas on content that are already ranking on search engines, so that way you don't have to struggle with traffic and you don't have to worry about driving traffic to your sites, because these contents will just passively bring you traffic without even trying. All right, so I'm just going to quickly review what we covered in the last workshop here. All right, so yesterday, day one, I went over, just the basics of SEO. So SEO meaning search engine optimization, and then I talked about the 8 things you need to do before even getting started on SEO. So I talked about the fact that you need your own domain. So mymommyblog.com, not mymommyblog.com.blogspot or .wordpress. It has to be your own domain, and that domain needs to be hosted by a hosting company. And so I recommend SiteGround or Bluehost. Those are the two hosting companies that I have experience with. And then third, you need a WordPress blog, because Google loves WordPress websites. And then number four, you need to make sure that your website is secured, because if it's not secured, Google isn't going to send its users to your website. Now, it's very easy. Just call your hosting company and then they'll get that all fixed. And then fifth, you need to improve your site speed. So make sure it is not slow. And sixth, install Yoast SEO plugin. And seven, you need a beautiful WordPress theme, nothing ugly, because you can get themes for as low as $29 or more, depending on what you're looking for. And then eight would be to get to know your Google Analytics dashboard. And I mean, right now it's 2019, so I really don't need to mention this, but the fact that your website has to be mobile optimized. Now, because I showed you guys my Google Analytics yesterday, right? And you guys can see that over 85% of my readers are reading my blog on their cell phones, right? So, I mean, 2019, so, I mean, that shouldn't be an issue anymore, because most themes, actually, I think every theme these days are now optimized for mobile, right? So I guess I can also add that as number nine, right? So optimize your blog for mobile, right? All right, so today I'm going to be covering how to research content ideas for SEO and get ideas on what to write about. So rather than you trying to figure out and creating a content calendar from scratch, wasting time writing those blog posts or creating those content, and you wonder why nobody is reading your blog. Now I'm going to show you how to actually find content ideas that people are actually looking for, so you don't have to, number one, think of content from scratch by yourself, and then number two, try to struggle with blog traffic. And these are the same tips that I use when coming up with content for my hair site. All right, so first thing you want to do, so like I said, this workshop will be based on the mommy blogging niche, right? So I'm just going to go on Google, and so if you guys have a mommy blog or a lifestyle blog, you probably know some influencers in your niche already, right? And so you can just go and just research and see their top blog posts, right? And now there are actually tools you can use to find their top blog posts, but you can also use Pinterest. So today I'm going to be showing you how to use the top three search engines to get content ideas. So I'm going to be showing you how to use Google, Pinterest, and YouTube to get content ideas that would actually guarantee traffic. So first, I'm just going to put in mommy blog, because right now, you know, I'm not really sure what blogs are like, influencer blogs when it comes to mommy blogs. So I'm going to go on Google and just type in mommy blog. And so as you guys can see here, let me move my head here. So as you guys can see here, right? How come I have two heads? All right, so for some reason I have two heads. Okay, so let's see. For some reason, okay, camera. All right. Okay, all right. So here I put in mommy blog, right? Mommy blog, and so I'm just gonna scroll on Google here, right? So I can already see this is a mommy blog right here, right? Because it says twins mommy and then start a mom blog, right? So that's, that's a mommy blog as well. Working mother, that's a mommy blog as well, right? But here, right? So I'm gonna go click on that first link right there, and then it's just gonna recommend, the top 18 mommy blogs out there, right? So we have all these right here, okay? But let me just click on the first one, okay? Let's click on the first one and see. All right, so I'm just going to go on their website and just do some research and see what they are doing. Okay, so right here I can already tell this isn't the kind of blog to emulate, because it's based on blogspot, and as we know by now, that's not what we want. And for some reason it's showing it's not secure. So, but I mean, she might get a lot of traffic and hits and sponsorships, as I can see her, right? So I'm just gonna go see what kind of content she is writing about, right? And see if it actually makes sense, right? For our blog, right? So this is a content idea that will do really well, right? Mother's Day gifts, right? Planners, right? All right, so actually I'm just gonna go back here, right? And just see what else is out there. So hotline, let's click on that. And okay, so let's check this one out as well, see what's out there. So the best mom blogs out there, right? So we can see so many here. So I think this list will actually make more sense. All right. So again, so I'm just showing you guys, some research that goes into, planning out your content first, right? Planning out your content first and then writing, amazing content. All right. So this is a beautiful blog, right? A really beautiful blog. So, all right, so I can already see here that this mommy blog, she probably does a lot of research first before even blogging, because a lot of her blog posts, even though I'm not a mommy blogger, but I can already tell that these blog posts will bring her traffic years from now, right? How much does it do that cost, and do I need one, right? That's a very popular question amongst pregnant women, right? Best alarm clocks for kids, right? So all these blog posts, I'm pretty sure, are optimized, and they are great for search engines and for traffic. Mom quotes, right? But you're probably thinking, okay, so how do I know really if these blog posts are popular? So that's where I'm going to show you how to use Pinterest to get, popular ideas, right? So even though, like I said, there are tools out there you can actually use to find, popular blogs on your competitor's website, but I'm just showing you guys the manual way, right? So just looking through this website, I can already get a lot of content ideas on what to write about. So let me click on the next one. Scary mom. And sometimes some bloggers will actually have their top 10 blogs, right? Their top 10 blog posts, right? So yeah, so if you're thinking of, so what topic should I write about, right? So pregnancy, that's huge, right? And then she has different subcategories, 101, infertility, miscarriage, postpartum. Those kind of topics will always be in, right? Always be in decades from now. And then kids, um, lifestyle, beauty, right? So if they're thinking of, okay, what can I write about? I'm stuck. I don't know anything to write about. I'm a mommy blogger. It's so saturated, and so on and so forth, guys. Like there are mommy bloggers out there who are killing it. Even new mommy bloggers that will just come out of the blue and just kill it, right? So, all right, so that's one way, right, to use Google. And then the other way will be using this feature. Now, guys, when I'm writing my blog post, right, because usually, I have sections, right, I love using this this part, right, of Google, right? So these are questions that people are typing into Google right here, right? So you can actually write a blog post about how much, how do mom bloggers make money, right? So if you are a mom blogger already and you are already making money, you can share, different ways you are making money or different ways to make money, right? And then what you can also do would be, just to go check out those blogs or those websites, that are answering those questions, right? And how do mom bloggers make money, right? Search for how do you make money with the blog, right? And then the next question, how can I be the best mom ever? How do I start a parenting blog? How do beginner blogs make money? How much do bloggers get paid, right? And then you just keep clicking on it, and then Google will just keep giving you more content ideas, right? So just by using this question and answer feature, you can get like content for the next 3 months, right? So let's say you only blog once per week. So that's like 12 blog post content, blog post ideas just by using this question, right? So if you're thinking, okay, but I really don't want to go spy on my competitors, I'm not really sure what blogs posts are popular on their website, you can use these questions right here and just go check out the other blog posts and see what these guys are writing about and how they are structuring the blog post in a way that Google is actually bringing up their blog, even though this particular blog post was written 2 years ago, right? And then I click on that, and then you know it just keeps going and going and going, right? So that's another way to use Google to get content ideas for your blog. And then the other part that I also love, right, especially when it comes to my keywords, right, when I'm doing keyword research and when I'm writing my title, right, for my blog post, and I'm going to show you guys that tomorrow. So here, right, you can get, more keyword ideas, right? 20 mommy blogs, best mom blogs 2018, working mom blogs, top mom blogs. So you can actually write a blog post about, the top mom blogs in 2019, right? The top 20 mom blogs, right? And then let me just click on this one that says working mom blog, right? So I click on that one, and then if I scroll all the way down as well, and then you can also see here, right? More questions as well, right? More questions. So, and then if I go all the way down as well, so I get more keyword ideas as well, right? More keyword ideas. So that's the third way to do, to do content research on Google, and so you can develop your content calendar and write blog posts that will bring you guaranteed traffic. And guys, even though like I'm not supposed to tell you, it's guaranteed, but this is guaranteed, right? Because these are questions that real human beings are typing into Google, the keywords they are typing into Google. And as you can see, right, if you can write a blog post that would answer somebody's question or that will solve somebody's question, you are guaranteed traffic. Let me just say that. Okay. All right, guys. So the second way to do content research, and to make sure that you're actually going to get traffic to your website, will be to use YouTube, right? So let me show you how to do that very quickly here. Okay. So again, the same thing, right? So you can actually just search from here, or you can just go. So I'm just going to go on. Yeah, actually here, mommy blog. Or actually, let me change it to mom lifestyle blogs, right? Mom lifestyle blogs or bloggers, right? Right? Because I'm going to be using both, right? Lifestyle mom blogs, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here and just click on videos, right? Click on videos, and you can see the kind of content that other mommy bloggers with the YouTube channel, even though actually aren't that popular, right? Because usually most mothers are very busy, too busy to be doing a YouTube video, right? And so in most cases, they will just write a blog post, right? Because I mean that's much easier, right? So yeah, so you can get some ideas, some content ideas, on YouTube, and just see what kind of videos, what kind of content, and with YouTube, you can actually see the page, I mean, the views, right? The number of viewers and also the number of subscribers that they also have, right? So it's very easy. Or you can also go on Google Images, right? And again, to see, the kind of content that other mommy bloggers or other mommy lifestyle bloggers are writing about, right? To get ideas. So that's the second way. Now, the third way will be to use my favorite platform here, which is Pinterest. So I'm just going to go on Pinterest here. Okay, let's go on here actually. All right, so on Pinterest, right? Again, I'm just going to put in the same thing, right? Mommy blog. Okay, mommy blog. And Pinterest is actually suggesting, like some long tail keywords, right? So I put in mommy blog. Now it's asking me, right? Do you want to search for mommy blog post ideas, mommy blogger, mommy blogs to follow, mommy blogger photos, and then you can also see other profiles here. So I'm just going to click on mommy blog post ideas because we are looking for what? Blog post ideas, right? And then here it's going to give you more suggestions for long tail keyword ideas, right? So social media. So what kind of content to be posting on your social medias? What article to write about when it comes to kids, life tips, and others, right? Okay, so this blog post right here, this is awesome because it's gonna give you over 100 blog post ideas, and then this other one as well, right? And so let's just see here, right? And then just keep clicking. So let me click on this one, for example, right? So here, right? So in this blog post, you're gonna get 100 blog post ideas, to write about as a mommy blogger or as a mommy lifestyle blogger, right? So number one would be how to balance life as a mother. Now that's a question that's always going to be in, right? It's evergreen, right? So when it comes to content marketing or writing blog posts, you always want to make sure that your blog posts are, evergreen as much as possible, evergreen content, right? Tips to make chores fun, best parts of being a parent, activities to teach life skills. And as you can see, this particular pin, since it was pinned on Pinterest, I'm not sure when it was pinned, but all I know is that this blog post was published a year ago, and then it's already been pinned over almost 500 times, right? And then if I just click on this other one as well, right? So this one, it's just for lifestyle bloggers, right? So lifestyle bloggers, again, since this blog post was published, right, it's been pinned, over 300 times, right? So you can just go get content ideas that's going to bring you that traffic, right? So that's the third way. So let me just write it here in our notes, right? Because we're keeping ways, right? We're keeping track. So three ways, right? Number one would be to just use Google, right? And actually, with Google, there are actually multiple ways, right? So A would be, so check out other influencer blogs in your niche, right? Number two would be use Google questions and check out the blog posts that answers the questions. And C would be use Google searches related. I think that's what it's called. Search related keywords, right? Okay. Oops. And then two. So two will be to use YouTube, right? Use YouTube and so check out, right, what other bloggers in your niche are uploading to YouTube that are gaining lots of views. And then number three will be to search on Pinterest, right? So use both short tail and long tail keywords and check out other profiles in your niche, and also check out, right? Actually, yeah, check out other boards and check out, right, other pins in your niche. So, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do these two, right? So when it comes to pins, I just showed you that, right? So I'm just going to put again, mom lifestyle, right? Mom lifestyle blog. Let me just click on mom lifestyle blog. And then here, I'm just going to click on people, right? Because I want to see what kind of profiles are out there and what kind of content these guys are putting out, and are they popular on Pinterest, right? Okay, so this person has 13K followers, 45K followers. So let's check her out. Okay, so healthy lifestyle mom fashion blog, right? So I'm just gonna click on boards and see what kind of content she's writing about, right? Okay, so she has, so she's actually in a few group boards, and she has, a board about healthy eating, baby and toddler. But I want to go check out her own content. Okay, but let me click on pins and see, because I want to check out her own content. And if it's so difficult, then what I do is I'll just click on here, and then I'm just going to go on her website and just see what kind of content she is creating. Okay? So this is another great way to do research, and just to get some ideas on things to write about, right? That's actually going to bring you traffic. Sales, the best workout playlist, Amazon Prime Day sales. Okay, all right. So let's go back on Pinterest. Okay, and now I'm gonna go search for boards in your niche, right? Mommy blog. Let me just click on enter, and then I'll click on that, click on boards, right? Because we've already checked our pins and we've checked our people. So next we're going to click on boards. All right. So here, overwhelmed mommy blogs, terrific mommy blogs, teacher mommy blogs, right? Wife teacher, right? So different things, different content to write about, right? And you can also choose a niche, right? So you can write about mommy blog for Christian mothers, black mothers, you know, young mothers, you know. So you can actually choose your own niche as well, right? Because at times, as a new blogger, it can be quite difficult to just start a broad blog, right? It's better to just choose a niche, and then it's easier to create your own audience. So okay, so I'm gonna go click on the first one that showed up, right? And this looks like a group board, right? And a group board usually has a bunch of people pinning into it. At least it should have it, because okay, it's only showing just one person. But at least this board has over almost 15,000 followers, right? All right. So fresh mommy blog, right? So just to see and get some ideas on, what to write about, right? What kind of content are people writing about? So 7 unforgettable ways to help a new mother, right? A new mama, a day at Hollywood, right? All right. Essential oils for pregnancy. Now this is a huge one, right? All right. So guys, so that's pretty much it, guys. So quickly, let's just quickly recap today's workshop. So how to research content ideas for SEO that's actually going to bring you traffic. So there are 3 main ways you can do research, and under each way there are sub ways, right? So Google, there are 3 ways you can either check out, just put in your main keyword, and then go check out blogs that came up, on a first page, and then go check them out, see what kind of content they're writing about, to get some ideas about what to write about as well, rather than just trying to make something up, right? And then the second way will be to use Google's questions, right? So questions that people are asking on Google. And the third way will be to go use those search keywords, right? And then the second way will be to use YouTube. Let's make this one. Let's make it big. Okay, so the second way will be to use YouTube, right? So just again, put in your keyword, see what kind of content other content creators are creating. And then the third way will be to use Pinterest. And Pinterest, there are so many ways you can do research, right? So you can go check out profiles. So that's people, pins, or boards, right? To check out, okay, so what kind of content are people creating? How many repins are they getting? Are they popular pins? Should I go create one? Like, is it worth my time creating this kind of content, right? All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. So once again, my name is Adiola, and I help bloggers to grow their blog traffic and to also monetize their audience if that's what they are looking for. Now, if this video helped you out one way or the other, just share it out with your friends, or you can also tag them in the comment section. And if you have a question for me, just leave it in the comment section. And so the third part and the final part of this training series, I'm going to be showing you how to actually write and structure your blog post. Now, today I talked about long tail keyword, short tail keywords. Tomorrow I'm going to be, talking a little bit more about it, and I'm going to be showing you how to structure your blog post in a way that Google loves and Google will send you traffic free of charge. Google and Pinterest as well. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.